well to know both sides of it. The sun, the moon, the light, the dark, the incredible joys and the horrific heartaches. The deep, deep chaos and anxiety and torturous ways of the mind into peace of mind. They don't have to be separate, and they're not. But again, your perspective of it and your acceptance of it can be wonderful. I'm incredibly blessed because right now in my life, I've been able to go to the involvement of working with adults that are dying. I work with adults that are 80, 90, almost 100 years old, twice a week. I do it volunteer, and it's one of my greatest joys. Why is it my greatest joys? Because I look at them with their aches and pains. I look at them of their incredible life experience, the endurance that they have, the unbelievable endurance and suffering that each one of them has experienced and is now having to face the end of it. And I'm just a young spring chicken compared to them, with so much ahead of me, if that's to be. And I also see the love they have for me, and the patience they have for me, and the joy they have for me, and the courage they have when I make them do exercises that they don't want to do that hurt. I do exercises for elderly people in wheelchairs, they can't walk. And I sing to them, and I joke with them, and I'm silly with them, and you see them as children again, and I ask for their wisdom, and they make me laugh, and they tease me, and I tease them. And the richness that I get from that population that so often is put away, I really feel sorry for the people that are put away from that beauty of these crones, mostly crones. Unbelievable. They are beautiful. You show me a model, a high supermodel, I don't see beauty in most of them. I'll look at a magazine and I'll see one or two that hold strength, that holds courage, but oftentimes I see a great deal of fear there, a great deal of fear of the unknown. And these women, mostly women, some men, but mostly women, these survivors, I see I am still alive. And I know many things, but I still have to and am willing with great grace, and sometimes not grace, with some cantankerousness. Cantankerousness, is that a word? I am willing to face with great courage my death, which opens up a whole new way of thinking, and a whole new way of being, and a whole new way of seeing things. And I want to take what I learned from them and grow into that and give that. So it's a constant evolving. I look forward to aging, and yes, it's okay if the territory that comes with it isn't so pleasant. That's okay, because the territory that goes with it is worth it. These people have shown me that it's worth it. Yes, there's pain in life. It seems to go along with life. But there doesn't have to be suffering. And there can be a transcendence of suffering, and that makes it worthwhile. I don't give up on people anymore. Maybe that's the beauty of being in the human body. Until we actually die, you really can't give up on yourself. Or you can wallow, and you can have self-pity, and you can feel bad for yourself, or you could be selfish. But guess what? Until you make that decision to go, or that decision's made for you, guess what? You gotta hang in there, don't you? And that way is in grace. Again, the preciousness of being in this human body, it's unbelievable. I look around and I see the different human bodies and the different experiences, And I think, how did I get in this body, in this place, in this time, with my experiences, with the people that I've met, the environments that I've been in. I've been very blessed to be raised as an Air Force brat. We're the only people that call ourselves brats affectionately. That means my father was in the Air Force and we traveled extensively. And all over the world in different cultures, as I left to study indigenous cultures. How amazing that I would come into this body. How amazing that you would come into that body to have that personal experience. And anytime I get to work with you, or be with you, or know you, or even see you electronically, I get to see another experience, really, of myself. And it's pretty amazing. And before, I was afraid of seeing that experience. There was big, deep fear of seeing different experiences of myself, like anger, like rage, like overwhelm, like negative thinking. And a miracle happened. And I know that if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. I believe in that. And that brings me great joy. I'm not giving up on you. Because I'm not giving up on me. And guess what? Like I said, you're not giving up on you either, as long as you're still here. And it's worth it. You're worth it. I'm having a good time. I'm having fun. I think I saw a George Carlin recent video on that where he says, and it was on suicide. Can you believe George Carlin, of course, doing a video on suicide? And he was like, he got real serious at the end. He said, you know what? I'm having too much fun. Remember, this is a man that has lost the love of his life, his wife. He's seen a lot. It's been in Hollywood. You know, the craziness of Hollywood. I've been with the Hollywood scene, too. It's crazy. It was a lot of fun. It was quite an adventure. And he survived it. And he says, I don't think I'm going to commit suicide because I'm having too much fun. I'm there with you, George. I'm having too much fun, too. Let's have some fun together. Even if there's pain. Let's get some fun and enjoyment out of that, too. Because guess what? You can train your mind. We are so blessed that we have so many ancestors that have come along and have sacrificed, even given their lives, so that we can have a better life. And even if they were selfish, like, well, what about my mean, selfish parents that used to beat me or rape me, or those type of things? Well, we can always say one good thing. They gave you life to have an experience, to have this precious experience that is uniquely yours, but not separate from anyone else's. We're all in this together. Yeehaw. Oh, we've got a rodeo here in Silver City, so yeehaw is something. Oh, or as I tell some of my clients when they're having a rough time, stay on that bull and ride that bull. And as one of them said the other day, I'm on that bull and I'm riding, I think. And hey, sometimes we fall off that bull, right? But hey, if you're still in a human body, even if you're paraplegic, even if you're paralyzed, even if you're coma, you're still in that body. That consciousness is still in that body. And that allows you an unbelievable experience. And being in the human body also allows you an experience of higher states of mind that transcends lower states of mind. That's right, that transcends suffering. May you have the experience of transcending suffering in this lifetime. I'd like that. I'd like that very much. I'd like you to receive the same blessings that I've been able